good morning everyone. How are you today? So when I say good morning, I want you to say, good morning Teacher Jill. Can you do that for me? Good morning boys and girls. Good morning Teacher Jill. Good job. And when I say, how are you? I want you to say, I'm fine, thank you. Can you do that for me? How are you? Good job. Well done. Okay, so last time we were talking about insects, weren't we? And we learnt a lot of different insects. So I'll see if you can remember them when I show you the pictures. What's this? Ant. Very good. And what's this? Spider. Spider. Good job. And what's the name of the spider's house? A web. Web. Can you say web? Very good. And what's this insect? That's right, it's a ladybug. A ladybug. And what colour is a ladybug? Red and black. And the black are spots, aren't they? Shall we count how many spots this ladybug has? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. She's got 8 spots. What's this insect? It's a bee. A bee. Can you say bee? Very good. And what colour is the bee? Yellow and black. Very good. He's got yellow and black stripes, hasn't he? Black, yellow lines, and those are called stripes. And what does a bee like to do? He likes to fly around and he likes to go to the flowers, doesn't he? And when he's on the flowers, he gets some nectar from the flowers. And with nectar, he can make honey. Look, there's honey, which is very sweet and tasty. And we like it, don't we, boys and girls? So there's the honey. What's a bee's house called? That's right, it's a hive. It's a beehive. A beehive. And there's the bee in the hive making some honey. Okay, and there's another bee on the flower. That's a buzzy bee, because a bee likes to make the sound buzz, 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 doesn't he? Okay, so that's what we learnt last time. And today we're going to learn about trees, aren't we? We all know what a tree is, don't we? I'll show you a picture. There it is. It's a tree, And a tree has many parts, and he has a trunk. Can you see this bit? Trunk. And a tree has one trunk. So can you say that, boys and girls? There it is. One trunk. Right? And he also has lots and lots of branches. Can you see the branches? So a tree has one trunk, many branches. Look, there's one branch, but it has many branches. And on the branches, he has leaf. Look, there's one leaf, but they will have many leaves. So there's lots and lots of leaves on a branch. Some trees grow fruit, don't they? Can you think of any fruit that grow on trees? Well, some trees are apple trees. What fruit grows on an apple tree? That's right, apple. So this is an apple. What colour is this apple? That's right, it's red. Some apples are green and some apples are red, aren't they? Okay, so who can tell me what this is? It's a leaf, one leaf. And today we're going to do some leaf rubbing. So what you need is a piece of paper, and you have to fold the paper. So here, this is how you fold the paper. So you fold it in half, and then you have to squeeze the edge like this, and then you can open, shut, open, shut. So you're going to get one leaf, and you open the paper, and you put the leaf inside. There we go. Shut the paper, I'm going to show you what to do. So you're going to need a crayon. You can use any crayon, any colour you like, but you need to take off the paper. So here's one of my crayons with the paper. I took off the paper, so there's the paper after I've taken it off. And then I got my crayon that was inside, and you're going to hold the crayon with your hand like this. So can you make your hand like this? And go nip, 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 and hold the crayon like that. And then when you've got your paper with the leaf inside, I want you to rub, rub, rub. So I'll hold it up for you. You can do yours on the table. Rub, 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 rub. Then look at that. You can see the leaf, all the shape of the leaf on your paper. I can take out the leaf now, and there it is. And if you get some more leaves, you can turn to another one inside this side, and you can get some small leaves and some big leaves, and you can make shapes with your leaves. So that's something you can do at home when you've got nothing to do. Get a crayon, some paper and a leaf, and you open the paper, put the leaf inside, close the paper, get your crayon, hold it like this, and rub, rub, rub. And then if you want to show me what you've done, you can send a photograph to the line group, and then I can see your work. Okay, now we're going to sing a song about a tree. So are you ready to sing? You can do the actions. When they say trunk, you have to jump up and down. When they say branches, you put your hands up like this, as if they're branches. When they say leaves, you go whoosh, whoosh, like leaves flying in the wind. And then at the end, he wants you to reach up and pick an apple and pretend to eat the apple. So can you do that? Okay, let's sing the song now.
If I were a tree, what a tree I'd be. If I were a tree, what a tree I'd be. If I were a tree, what a tree I'd be. If I were a tree. Now the first part of our tree is our trunk. When I say trunk, can you jump real high to the sky and yell trunk? Here we go. I would have a trunk. Trunk. If 1, 2, 3. If I were a tree, what a tree I'd be. If I were a tree, what a tree I'd be. If I were a tree, what a tree I'd be. If I were a tree. Now the next part of our tree is our branches. When I say branches, can you stick out your arms real wide and yell branches? I would have branches. Branches. I would have a trunk. Trunk. If 1, 2, 3. If I were a tree, what a tree I'd be. If I were a tree, what a tree I'd be. If I were a tree, what a tree I'd be. If I were a tree. The next part of our tree is our leaves. When I say leaves, can you take your hands and go whoosh? I would have leaves. Whoosh. I would have branches. Branches. I would have a trunk. Trunk. If 1, 2, 3. If I were a tree, what a tree I'd be. If I were a tree, what a tree I'd be. If I were a tree, what a tree I'd be. If I were a tree. The last part of our tree is our tapuchim, our apples. When I say apples, I want you to reach real high in the tree and get the biggest, juiciest apple you can and take a big bite. I would have apples. I would have leaves. I would have branches. Branches! another kind of branches. Branches! Maybe some droopy branches. Branches. I would have a trunk. 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 Trunk, 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 trunk. 1, 2, 3. If I were a tree, what a tree I'd be. If I were a tree, what a tree I'd be. If I were a tree, what a tree I'd be. If I were a tree. One more time. If I were a tree, what a tree I'd be. If I were a tree, what a tree I'd be. If I were a tree, what a tree I'd be. If I were a tree.
Did you enjoy that, boys and girls? I like that song very much. So remember to jump when they say trunk, hold your hands up when they say branches, whoosh for the leaves, and then reach up and eat the apple. Okay. All right, so that's all we've got time for today, but I'll see you again next time. Bye-bye, everyone. See you again soon.